Welcome to History Chapter Number 2, Medieval India and Political Transition. Exercises. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. First one. The founder of Gurjara Pratihara dynasty is dash. The founder of Gurjara Pratihara dynasty is Nagabhatta. Second one. Prithviraj Chauhan defeated dash in the first battle of Tarain. Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Muhammad Ghori in the first battle of Tarain. Third one. The prominent commander of Muhammad Ghori was dash. The prominent commander of Muhammad Ghori was Qutbuddin Aibak. Fourth one. The first woman to rule among the Delhi Sultans was dash. The first woman to rule among the Delhi Sultans was Razia Sultana. Fifth one. The famous Sultan of Khilji dynasty was dash. The famous Sultan of Khilji dynasty was Alauddin Khilji. Sixth one. The capital city was shifted from Delhi to dash during the rule of Tughlaq. The capital city was shifted from Delhi to Devagiri during the rule of Tughlaq. Let's move to second main. Answer the following questions. First question. Explain the contributions of Rajput kings to the field of literature. Kings like Bhoja, Munja have written various literary works. King Munja had poets Padmagupta and Halayuda in his court. King Bhoja had extended his royal patronage to Shantisena, Prabhachandra Suri, and Ganapala during his rule. The poetic works like Jayadevas, Gita Govinda, Bharavis, Kiratarjuneya, Bhartrhari's Ravanavadha, Mahendra Pala's Kavya Mimamse were written during the rule of Rajputs. Dramas like Rajashekara's Bala Ramayana and Karpura Manjari, Bhavabhuti's Mahavira Charita and Uttara Ramacharita. Historical works like Kallana's Rajatarangini, Jayanika's Prithviraj Vijaya and Hemachandra's Kumarapala Charita are the important works. Prithviraj Rasu by Chand Bardai and Bhoja Prabandha by Ballala are the noted biographies of Rajput rulers. Gujarati, Rajasthani and Hindi languages developed during this period. These are all the contributions of Rajput kings to the field of literature. Second question. Explain the administrative system of Iltutmish briefly. He divided his kingdom into iktas, means provinces, and appointed ikdars or provincial officers to run administration. He appointed a group of 40 Sardars to advise him in administrative issues. the prime minister and judges used to advise him. Iltutmish brought gold and silver coins into circulation. These are all the administrative system of Iltutmish. Third question, what were the administrative reforms implemented by Alauddin Khilji? The administrative reforms implemented by Alauddin Khilji were: Alauddin Khilji implemented various reforms in the administration. He abolished religious endowments, inams or gift lands, and subsidy. An efficient intelligence network was established by him. He prohibited alcohol, drugs, and dice game. He banned association formation among his sardars, their socialization with the general public, and marriage among elite class of people. During his time, the farmers with minor land holdings and also the big landlords had to pay taxes. These were all the administrative reforms implemented by Alauddin Khilji. Question number 4. What were the administrative reforms implemented by Muhammad bin Tughlaq? First one, revenue reforms. An official record that had all the details of lands of the empire was implemented by him. He established Department of Agriculture. The uncultivated lands were made cultivable. Second one, shifting of his capital. He shifted his capital from Delhi to Devagiri in central India. There are two main reasons behind this move: to establish the capital city at the center of the vast empire, and to protect the capital city from foreign invasions. Though the plan was good, proper precautions were not taken to implement this. As a result, innumerable common people suffered severely. Third one, experiment of symbolic coins. The value of the currency was made adjusted to value of gold and silver coins in circulation of his time. He brought gold coin named dinar and silver coin named adli into circulation. The coins were aesthetically designed. After few years, the copper and brass coins were also brought into circulation symbolically. These were all the administrative reforms implemented by Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Fifth and the last question, what were the contributions of Delhi Sultans to art and architecture? Give examples. They introduced a new style of architecture known as Indo-Islamic architecture. Arches, domes, and minarets are the main features of this style. They built forts, mosques, palaces, public buildings, madrasas, and dharmashalas. Qutub Minar, Quwwatul Islam Mosque, Alai Darwaza, Juwaid Khana Mosque, are the few examples of Indo-Islamic style